Okay, I am altering some straps on a little sundress. So I had the strap pinned on the client. This is how much I need to shorten the strap. I'm taking my hem gauge, which is off camera, you can't see very well. But it is my favorite tool, and I'm getting my seam ripper, my second most used tool. And I'm going to open the seam. I'm just sticking the seam ripper right in the seam where the strap is to unstitch that. So that we can slip the strap down in the opening. So we have to get it loose first, and just very carefully just break the threads and get the strap loose. And then we will push the strap down into the dress up to the pin, because that's how much we need to shorten it. So the pin is marking where it needs to stop. So I will tuck it all the way down in there until that pin meets the top of the dress. And then we will pin that in place so we don't lose it. So we're just gonna hold the strap in place. Then I'm gonna go to the inside. Now this dress, the lining is sewn to the dress. It does not have a opening at the bottom. Some dresses do, some dresses don't. So what I have to do is open one of the seams on the inside. So I'm going to go to one of the seams that's closest to the strap and unstitch that. And that is how I'm going to get to that strap, because we want to sew this from the inside. That way that stitching does not show and you're not top stitching it. This is the professional way to do it. You absolutely can top stitch that strap in place if you would like to do so, but professionally you don't want to see any additional stitching if at all possible. So I'm opening the lining, just breaking the threads, and then I'm going to turn the dress and pull that strap, and I will show you in part 2 of this video how I'm closing this up, but this is part 1. So I'm going to take the one pin out that was holding the strap, and now I'm turning it inside out and getting to that seam. So I'm pulling this through, and you'll see that strap hanging down where I pushed it in. See how long it is in there? And then we need to pull that seam out, and then you will see the stitching line that you undid, and you are going to sew on that inside piece. You're going to sew right where my fingers are, and I'm putting a pin, and that is the spot I'm going to sew. You just need to sew literally like an inch. So an inch. Okay, this is part 2 of taking up the straps of the dress. I am now stitching. This is on the inside. As you can see, the strap is super long, sticking. This is hanging on the inside, so we're closing up the hole that we opened. You want to just reverse a little bit, make sure that it is locked in. Then you will clip those threads, pull your dress right side out. Now what you need to do is close up that lining. But see, there's no stitching because we did it all on the inside. So now where the lining is open, we're going to just top stitch that, because this is on the inside of the dress, so no one is going to see this. And we're just going to sew it closed. So if you have any more questions about doing clothing alterations, leave a comment. Be sure to follow for more sewing tips. I also have a YouTube channel. You can watch some longer sewing videos. So again, this is part 2. So hopefully you watched part 1. Be sure to like it, and I hope I have helped you learn how to shorten straps on a lined dress. So I'm just clipping these threads, finishing this up. Make sure, if you're sewing for something, clip all those threads, keep it nice and neat on the inside, but that's it. It's top stitch on that lining. Pull out any little loose threads from taking it apart, and just keep it nice and neat. And follow for more tips.